evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone. This is the second week of Tavern Brawl. This week, the gimmick is actually pretty cool. So you get to make your own deck. The special property is that anytime one of your minions dies, you get a banana. And it's not just the regular bananas that you get from King Mukla that give a minion +1/+1. You can get actually one of 4 different bananas. I read this on Reddit. I don't know how true it is. So I just made a standard Cancer deck. This is Tempo Mech Mage with a few extra changes. So we got Mirror Image because those are obviously good. They give you some extra bananas. I put in Flame Walker. Bananas are spells, so that, you know, has obvious synergy. And I also crafted Gazlo because I had, you know, a bunch of dust to spare, so I figured I might as well craft something here. So he's the bananas are 1-mana spells, so you know, that'll give me some random mechs. And of course, Archmage Nidus is good with that, and Dr. Boom puts out 3 minions, so he's, you know, broken as always. So let's try this out. I will play until I win. If I win the first game, I'll play another and try to win a second. So we'll see how this goes. There have been a lot of people complaining about this mode already on Reddit, namely that basically it encourages you to play the exact kind of decks that are already really good on ladder anyways, like Zoo and Tempo Mage and Hunter. But whatever, I think it's still pretty fun. Didn't take much effort to make the deck. And now we're going to play it. One thing that's kind of weird is you only get 1 deck slot, so if you want to try a different deck, you have to pretty much delete your deck and play from scratch. Alright, we're up against Turkey the Mage. I'm about 97,000% confident this person's also going to be playing some sort of variation on Mech Mage. Alright, now normally in these Flamewalker, instead of these Flamewalkers, you'd have Mr. Tinkers, as I like to call him. And I don't know, maybe I should have actually made room for that card in this deck, either by not putting in Mirror Image or by not putting in some of the expensive stuff in there. Because it would be, now I kind of wish I had Mr. Tinkers. It's almost guaranteed to get the combo off with the Annoyatron. Because the Annoyatron's very difficult to kill. Alright, well, let's see. She's going to coin out, so no Mana Worm behind that coin. That's a good thing. And Loot Hoarder. Okay, so the Annoyatron and the Snow Chugger both trade with the Loot Hoarder, and they both require the opponent to ping them in order to get the job done. So which one would I rather lose? I'd probably rather lose the Snow Chugger because it's just not as relevant to, what's his face? To the mage to be frozen. If this were like a warrior, not that it would ever be a warrior in this mode. Snow Chugger is something I'd have wanted to keep. Anyway, Snow Chugger wouldn't have then died to the Loot Hoarder. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I forgot the possibility that she would actually just straight up kill this thing. Whoops. Well, yeah, Noyatron would have resisted that possibility. So we got a Rotten Banana, deal 1 damage. That's cool. I'm actually not going to play the Flamewalker out right now. I'd rather wait until next turn. So here, since I have a reasonable alternative, let's play the Tron and the Gnome. And you notice I could have pinged the Loot Hoarder last turn and this turn, but I don't want to do that. I'm willing to go down a card or 2 in exchange for trying to get tempo, because that's, you know, that's the name of the game here. Alright, so she does go for it. She spends her 3rd turn just pinging that. By the way, this is actually not a standard Mech Mage. You wouldn't normally be playing a Loot Hoarder, so that's kind of interesting. She got a banana. Is it the Rotten Banana? Let's see, Rotten Banana and then just regular bananas. Oh my god. Oh, almost survived. Okay, so I get a spare part and a banana. Okay, so I would have liked actually to get the stealth spare part. I didn't, unfortunately. Let's play Flamewalker and Big Banana. Let's go for the Big Banana. Keep that guy nice and high on health. So here she pretty much has to use a Fireball to avoid falling ridiculously behind. Or Polymorph. Normally, Mech Mage isn't going to run Polymorph, so I don't have any Polymorph in this deck. She might. She's got a Fireball. Well, butts. So it would have been nice if this had lived. As it is, we get another banana, another big one. That's cool. So let's play the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Let's draw a card here. Alright, Mana Worm is nice. And with this, I should really probably have 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices in this mode, shouldn't I? Because they make all the stuff free. Huh, alright, well let's give Taunt to her. Let's give the Big Banana to the Mana Worm. And yeah, let's do 1 more of those. So she needs her other Fireball here to deal with this Mana Worm. Let's see if she can. Yeah, I should really have 2 of these in the deck. That's kind of silly that I only put 1 in. I'm not sure what I'd cut for it, but pretty much anything is worthwhile. This person also figured out that Flamewalker's pretty good. Aha, so now she can play all of her bananas and deal 2 damage each time, but that should be okay. This Mana Worm, I think, will live. Arcane Missiles. Oh, that's obnoxious. Oh, stop hitting my worm! Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, luckily she ran out of bananas there. Blast Mage doesn't fire. I have no mechs out. I mean, I could see here. Flame Cannon. Can I actually start going for the face, maybe? What is this, 10 damage? It seems kind of weak. This is Rotten Banana. Alright, let's try the Flame Cannon, see where that lands. Wrong place. Tragically. So I don't want to let this live. Alright. Much as I would love to play a Pilot or Treader this turn, I don't think I can afford to do that. So let's play Rotten Banana there. Let's ping this here. Trade that off. Hit her in her face. And what do we get? Hey, that's great. I should have actually waited, because that would have dealt 2 extra damage. So this makes it so that the ping doesn't actually kill it. I misplayed that. I should have waited. She would have been at 17 health had I played this correctly. It sucks that she had... that those Arcane Missiles hit the Mana Worm 3 times. That was just really obnoxious. Oh, freaking Mirror Images. And I only have 1 creature out. That sucks. Okay. Is this a Mirror Entity? Hard to say. Well, let's play the Tron. It's not Mirror Entity, thank the heavens. Let's kill one of these, give her a banana. It's not Duplicate or Mirror Entity, so I'm not sure. It could be Counterspell, but Counterspell seems like it'd be pretty shitty in this format where people just have spells. So does this be Ice Block? Spellbender maybe to steal a banana? I don't know. So my Mana Worm's gonna die because Arcane Missile hit it 3 times, defying 1 in 27 odds. That's just terrible. Mad Scientist, okay. I'll be able to kill that. Alright, she's up a lot of cards, but I might be able to burn her out. Let's see here. Let's check for the Vaporize. That's not Spellbend, or is it? It could be still Counterspell. Yeah, it could still be a Counterspell. Let's check. Alright, here it is. So, Spellbender. I see. That's pretty clever, because I guess the Rotten Banana doesn't kill it. So she just decided to leave that around. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to hit her, because that is a lot of damage. 5 damage here. She should be at 8 health. But she's not, because I'm bad at this game. That could actually cause me to lose. At the moment, however, this is lethal right here. So unless she has another Counterspell or an Ice Block, she's dead. Cone of Cold is what this looks like. No, a Frostbolt. Oh, that's really good. Because the Annoyatron holds these guys off by itself, leaving me with 4 extra damage from Shredder. Now she really needs a Counterspell or Ice Block to not die. The Mad Scientist conveniently does not kill itself here. Loot Hoarder is totally irrelevant. And well played. Alright. Bonkity, schlonkity, fonkity doo. Alright, yep, so that's this week's Tavern Brawl. I mean, it's definitely nowhere near as fun as last week's, but I don't mind Blizzard doing this. This sort of brawl with the bananas, I wager, is way easier to implement than the one with Nefarious and... Nefarian and Ragnaros, because that one obviously required, you know, a whole bunch of special cards, and I imagine they must have tested it a little bit. It was clearly not a very balanced mode, but they must have tested it, you know, a little bit to make sure it wasn't, like, worse than 75-25 win rates. Alright, we're against a Warlock here, Doug the Warlock, so this is definitely going to be Zoo, unless the person's just nuts and is doing Handlock because they're nuts. Let's see, decent opening hand here with the Tron and Frostbolt. Let's be serious, Tempo Mage doesn't get any bad hands. And we got a Blast Mage and a Mech Warper, okay. So do I coin into that Mech Warper? Well, let's see what this is. Flame Imp, okay. Lots of different options here. I mean, Frostbolt honestly isn't even a bad choice. But, you know, I'm going to hang on to that coin. I don't see the need to rush here. I think we're going to be okay. Because I can do Flamewalker next turn. And then coin something. Yeah. I could have played Mech Warper, coin, Annoyatron, and maybe I'm going to lose because I didn't do that. But I don't know, it just seems like I'm going to be fine here. Oh geez, that's actually a really good counter to the Flamewalker, isn't it? Shoot. So I got a regular old banana. Let's do this. Let's coin. Hopefully it doesn't hit the Imp Gang boss. It hits the Imp Gang boss. Well, I guess this is sort of like beer, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. It can then kill off the imps. Or it can just do things in the most useless way possible. Alright, that's an option as well. Great. We got two Blast Mages that are going to be a little bit difficult to pull off until later on. Oh, he's got something here. What is that? Soulfire? Rotten Banana. Well, unless he has a Shadow Bolt to follow it up with, I'm still doing okay. Is he going to trade those imps in? Ah, he's going to get more bananas for trading in those imps. Imp Gang boss is actually really good here too, isn't it? Okay. Why is he buffing my minion? Oh my god. He thought they were all the damage bananas. I guess this person's playing this mode for the first time. So props to them for realizing that Imp Gang boss is good. But they screwed up because they didn't realize that not all bananas do the same thing. Okay, well here, if I Fire Blast, yeah, I think I need a Fire Blast. Let's just go on. Oh, I say I Fire Blasted the wrong thing. That thing hits for 1. I should have Fire Blasted this one. Whoops. I'm gonna hit him in his fat face, and then I'm gonna Frostbolt this. So the imp pops out first because this is after you cast a spell. So there's a chance I can kill it. Didn't kill the Murloc, unfortunately, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm obviously getting a little bit of help from the fact that he buffed my Flamewalker with not 1 but 2 whole bananas. Implosion, if he gets unlucky, will not let him kill that thing, and indeed that's what happens. This thing took the minimum amount of damage. Alright, Abusive Sergeant finishes the job. And he gets a banana, as do I. Got the regular old banana. Alright, let's do this and that. So I've got a decent amount of health. My odds of keeping a mech around next turn are small. But maybe it'll happen. And the Piloted Shredder is resilient. He'll need some sort of extra damage to kill off then the Mech Warper. Alright, he's got a big banana. Oh, that's unfortunate. So he gets to kill off his choice of stuff here. He can actually kill off everything. Okay, he's buffing the heck out of that thing. Alright, so it actually lets him kill my Shredder and live to tell about it. Fair enough. I got an Annoyatron. That was an amazing flip. So not only did he buff me with his positive bananas, but I flipped an Annoyatron off of the Shredder. It's really good. It protects my Mech Warper and of course allows me to use Goblin Blast Mage to great effect. That was quite fortunate. So he uses up all of his bananas this turn. Does he have removal for my Mech Warper? He doesn't. Okay, perfect. So this stuff's very vulnerable now to my Blast Mage. A fact which I will happily exploit. Alright. Then I can ping that off. Hit him in his fat face. So you just got 3 bananas, but bananas by themselves aren't very good. You do kind of need the minions. I have a bunch of bananas too. Ooh, got 2 big ones. But I'm not even sure I want to play them next turn. I think I'll probably just play Dr. Boom because it's a huge body. And gives, you know, 3 creatures. And he just loses. Okay, well, I think I could keep playing, but I finished my daily quest, and I got the bonus pack, and I got that gold and everything, so we'll just call it here. So that's this week's Tavern Brawl. Go ahead and hop on in there if you want to have a rollicking good time. Just make sure you look at your bananas before you cast them on people, because they're not always the same thing. All right, thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Good luck. like, subscribe. I'll see you soon.